doing?
You want to go in there?
Yeah.
Police department?
Yep.
Okay.
I need a public information request.
Public information.
Public information request.
You have to go to the city hall. They're open. Yeah, now open, and just fill it out. What you want.
Okay.
What you need.
Also, I need that camera crew trespass from the property you're at down there earlier.
Well, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna go back over there. Who you are? Well, who you are?
We don't want them back over
Who
there.
are you? Are you the owner?
I'm not answering.
Owner?
I'm not answering that question.
They're not gonna go nowhere anymore.
Okay. And they're filming little kids.
No.
I heard they were filming kids, and they said they would blur the kids' faces
No,
out.
I talked to the lady who lives there.
Okay.
I told them the kids will not be filmed nowhere. It had nothing to do with it. She was just.
Okay. She said they were filming the kids.
No, the film camera was there, but they didn't have it on. She was talking to me about the pellet guns, and I talked to little kids.
Okay. Why did you tell them?
They filmed when I come over there.
Why are you talking to little kids about pointing guns at cops? You said something. You asked all the kids.
That's learning them kids what they should do and not do, and I want to see it. And you know what you should do and not do when you play with each other. That was a great talk. The mama had joy.
Okay, well, she was terrified of you. She is. Those people over there are terrified of y'all. They don't want you back over there.
Well, we're not going to go back over there. I introduced myself, welcomed them.
Okay.
Welcomed him to Hawkins. He gave me some awesome information about someone who was doing some illegal stuff in
yeah,
town.
Yeah,
So
I have that on film.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm the one that recorded that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's wonderful. That's what we need. What's the real problem? Tell me what's the real problem.
They don't want you back over there. Unless you have a warrant or...
if I don't have a police call, I don't go nowhere.
Okay.
It was a great visit. That's what I do. A lot of people, I see them and I say, hi. They're new folks over there. I welcome them as the chief of police. That's all it is.
Okay, well, they don't want you back over there. They're terrified of the police. After everything on the news and everything on the internet with all the bad police stuff happening in this country, people are terrified of y'all.
I agree.
Terrified. I just came back from Uvalde.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I wanted to go there, but
it's awful.
It's awful.
It's awful.
Well,
anyways,
I have to admit to you, the chief, and I'm making himself the chief or not, that these kids played today for 45 minutes, and they're all gung-ho, SWAT, helmet, vest, and nobody goes in there. It's just pathetic.
Cowards.
It's pathetic.
Yeah,
that makes me take my badge, take my badge off, and be done.
People don't like y'all right now, and that's nothing against you personally.
No, I totally understand. I totally understand.
People are terrified, and people in this country, the police in this country, they intimidate, they beat people. You know, you take paychecks from single moms. It's not good. It's not good what y'all, and not you personally, I don't know you, but what's going on in this country is not good.
And that's exactly when you talk to the camera right there, that's exactly what I do for 2 years now, or a year and a half at American time, that this documentary they started filming shows a completely different form of policing. I don't take them to jail because they have to go, I help them out. We don't pull a gun because someone has a knife in their hand and
that's good
and want to kill themselves.
Right, you got a taser.
All that is awful. And now we had a shooting over here a couple months ago. The officer had no chance. He used the taser, it didn't work. He let her come that close with a sword.
Right.
And got hit in the arm.
Right.
It's devastating for the police department. Devastating. Now we had the shooting at the gas station where these two boys, pretty much 20 and 19,
I heard something, but I don't know.
Shot themselves because of a girl. Because everybody, it's for us and self.
There's a lot.
I tell you right now, you're recording it.
Yeah, I am, and I'm going to put you on the internet too. I'm going to put you on the internet too.
On what?
On the internet.
Yeah, I'm on the way, to take this off and
well, I would
enjoy life because it's getting bad.
Take it off.
It's getting bad.
I'll bring a hammer up here and we can smash it up.
No, it's just a little clip.
I don't care. Well, I'll bring a hammer.
I have to wait for my meeting on the 21st.
Right.
It's in regards to taking this off.
I encourage you to take it off.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. The police reform, it's bad that we all put in one bucket because there's some of us, I care about the city. I care what's happened. I took many people off the streets here. They got dumped from another city into my city because they knew I have sources to take them off the streets.
Right.
Second Chance Ministry. Great guy over here at the Lake Fork. He took 4 or 5 of these guys I took off the streets on drugs, and they're happy, and this is joy. I did this. I love my job to protect and serve, but now it's coming to the point where you can't enjoy it.
Right. Well, those people over there, and I don't know you. You may be a great man. Yeah. You know, don't violate nobody's rights, all that kind of stuff.
I give them my number. I give them my number. Say call anytime if you have any problems.
Right. Well, see, that's the problem. Nobody wants anything to do with the police because.
And the kids, that was actually awesome. It was awesome. It was so exciting for me to hear these boys. I said, what can you not do, boys, when you have these pellet guns? We play with it. Oh, we can point it on anyone's person. I said, awesome, outstanding. So I have stickers in the car I wanted to give them, so I put them in the mailbox.
Right, okay.
I just buy them to put in the mailbox. So tell her, I'm sorry, I did not mean her. She did not look like scared. She shook my hand, she laughed.
Right. Well, I mean, when people are intimidated, you know, they're not going to come out and say, sir, you're intimidating me. I'll tell you that.
And that's the problem
I'll tell you that.
And that's the problem we have in the United States. Tell how you feel.
Well,
that's this southern charm. Hey man, how are you doing?
Right.
And you just don't care about them anyway.
Right.
That's the bad part.
Right.
I totally agree.
Feelings are. There's 7 billion people on this earth. I don't have time to care about everyone's feelings. Right. I don't. Right. I can't sit and worry about people. You know, I care about my friends and my family. I don't want to see anything bad happen to anyone.
Right.
But I can't care about everyone's feelings, and that's what's wrong with this country today. Everybody thinks their feelings trump my right to film, or their feelings trump whatever.
I see those audits where you guys doing it.
Yeah,
and the police goes and says, "You need to leave my building."
I kind of expected that from you, honestly, right now.
Absolutely not. You can film this is your building. You are a citizen, and I'm working for the city, so this is a public place.
Right. Well, I am an auditor.
Oh yeah, so absolutely. I'm glad someone came finally.
Oh well, no, I recorded your police. Yeah. I recorded a lady police officer right out here about 2 years ago.
I saw this, yeah.
And she violated the hell out of their rights.
You see, if I know
does she still work here?
No, I had to cut her loose. No.
Good, because I sat out there.
It's about 2 years now.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years. I stood right there by that light pole.
Yeah, I remember.
It's got 115,000 views. For some reason,
I saw it coming. The whole problem is, you know, this is the same with the film crew. They're not riding in my car. Right,
and that's something else I was going to ask you. Are you burning tax dollars for the film crew?
They're not riding in my car.
Okay.
They're following with their own car.
Right.
They can film all they want to. They can film it on YouTube. They can put it whatever they want to. But they're not with me together in the car. That's because the law changed. When we did the last episode, the last season, the law was not changed yet. The law changed just...
What law are you talking about?
That police cannot be... not the police. A camera team cannot ride in the patrol car with the officer. They can film all they want to in public place. Nobody can tell you, hey, you need to take this off.
Is that after Live PD happened? I know somebody died on Live PD and they hid the footage.
I think that's what it was.
Right.
Down south.
Yeah, down south somewhere.
They killed the guy or shoot him, whatever.
Something bad.
And it was filmed and everything correct. That's where the law came in the state of Texas. And then, of course, it's only the Texas, you know. Everywhere else, the new cop series started back up and everything.
Right.
And I think it's important for people. We have body cams now and everything. Mine is downloading.
Yeah, so I'm recording.
We have body cams now to end anything. I should have mine on now and say, hey, stop, let me get my camera, but I don't. I'm not worried about it. I know I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything wrong. But that's exactly the problem we have. When you guys film and they tell you you need to get out, this is pathetic.
Let me tell you what happened to me.
Pathetic.
Since I already told you, you'll be able to find my channel because I told you.
Yeah, I need to write it down. I want to see it.
Okay.
So,
well, let me tell you what happened to me in Corrigan, Texas. They made it illegal to film the police station. They made it illegal to film through police car windows. A city ordinance.
Oh, they did a city ordinance.
A city ordinance.
But it's still not right.
Well, it's against the First Amendment, freedom of press, and it's also against Turner versus Driver. Philip Turner went and he got us the right through the Fifth Circuit Court, federal court in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. Thanks to Philip Turner, we have the right to film the police. Right. I can come in here. I can't go in any restricted areas. Right. But anywhere the public is allowed.
I don't have a restricted area. I can give you two of the whole police department. The only restricted area is behind that vault over there because my evidence is there.
Will you give me a tour?
Come on.
All right.
My door, and citizens know it. When my Charger is parked in the front, that door is open.
Right.
I have many citizens come over here, sit down and drink coffee with me.
Right.
And those things, you know, from all over Germany, Europe.
Is that where you're from? Is Germany?
I'm from Germany. Yeah.
Where?
Berlin.
Berlin.
The west
Oh.
side, the colored side of the wall.
West Berlin,
but
huh?
I am here since 2001, so 21 years. Can't
Right.
believe it. I'm getting old.
All right. Yeah, we all
So,
are.
and with this documentary, it's used actually in police academies, in police departments, because to see, hey, you can do this different. Stop pulling the damn gun.
Yeah.
If I get called to you, you have a bad day.
Right. I've stared down the barrel of a cop's gun more than once.
It's the fear and the lack of training. That's all there is to it.
Well, I think it's the wrong training.
What's your name? Your first name?
I'm not telling you my name.
Okay.
I'll tell you. It's
I don't want to call you dude and stuff. This is just awful. But
you can call me Steven.
Steven.
Yeah.
Okay, Steven. That's the whole thing with when it comes to now I forgot my what
training.
I wanted to say in the training. It's just when I have a call, Steven, in your house, they is not good.
Right.
Because I wouldn't be there if you have a good day.
Right.
And then we come like gung ho police. Man.
Well, just in Paris.
That's the bad part.
In Paris, Texas, just within the last week, a guy was having mental issues.
Yeah.
And he come out with a rifle. Yeah. Did that, but was no threat to anyone.
Right.
And then he said, "I'll do it." And I'm not going to say.
Right.
But then he turned around and go back in the house, and they shot him in the back. So now I've got to go up there and deal with Paris, Texas. I've got to go up there and talk a bunch of smack to their cops. And it's not the lack of training; it's the wrong training. Yeah. Because I know several former police officers, and they tell us everything. We know all y'all's training. Yeah. We know everything you'll go through, and you're trained. It's nothing personal against you, but you're trained to lie. You're trained to ask trick questions. You're trained to ask self-incriminating questions. You're basically taught how to be a criminal in the academy. You're taught, and I don't know about you and the academy you went to. It's different everywhere.
It is.
You're taught very little law. Basic law: speeding, stop signs, murder, arson. The basic stuff everybody already knows.
I mean, if you think about it, Germany, for your police officer, takes 3 years, Stephen. It takes 18 weeks.
Yeah, I know, and that's the sad part.
But then you have FTO for Longview for 21 weeks, and then you cut loose.
Yep.
We know, my experience is over the years since I'm a police officer since 2008.
What police academy did you go to?
Kilgore. So I learned a lot of stuff with the time.
Right.
I don't have any problems with people.
Right.
When I came to Texas in 2001, and I heard that there's a racial difference in Texas, I thought, what in the world? Where are you coming from? I traveled around the world, Steve, 3 times around the world in 7 years on a cruise ship. I have a master's degree in hospitality management.
See, every cop needs college.
Yeah. So my people skill is different.
Right.
I love that you guys come and film. People need to hear this, but they need to hear it from guys who see it exactly right.
Right.
It's exactly right. But it's just, I don't know why they're worried about it. My best friends are the media. Why would I hide for the media?
Right.
When we had the shooting, Steve.
Well, a lot of times the media will play for you. The media, if you hand the media a press release, they're just going to read what you said. The guy came out, pulled the gun, and got shot.
But here's an example.
Look, me, I'm going to go investigate what you did. I'm going to go look for cameras.
Here's a deal where I was pissed off, and this is one of the reasons I'm possibly going to let it go.
Right.
We had the shooting. It was awful.
Yeah.
Horrible.
They all are.
I would have loved to take that video and show the public what happened.
And that's
the officer tried to tase. He backed up. He almost fell down. He shot once. She still swung. She shot twice. He shot it again, and he was devastated.
Right.
I want to show it. I was not allowed to show it because I cannot investigate my own officers. I have to give it up to the Texas Rangers.
Oh.
I can't.
Right.
When you an officer involved shooting,
I'm the
chief.
Give
all the shootings involved, we give up to the Texas Rangers.
Right.
So it took 4 months before it went to court, and he just got no bill on that.
Right.
So
what, does he come back to work? Did they stay off work?
They stay off work for 3 days.
For just 3 days.
If they're, I send them, of course, to someone to talk to him, and but he's a military guy.
Right.
So he was devastated. He's a father of 3 kids. Devastated, but we sat together and looking at the video over and over again. There's nothing he could have done.
Right.
Nothing he could have done. Here's the deal. Would I have handled it this way? I don't know.
Right. Well, see,
Will you? I don't know. We just don't know.
I wouldn't be a police officer.
We just don't know.
I wouldn't be a police officer.
You wouldn't?
No,
Now, today's time
absolutely never.
Stephen.
Never.
Stephen, right? Stephen?
Yeah, yeah.
I was at the Advanced or Leadership Chief School 3 weeks ago for a week in Galveston.
Yeah, they got tyrant. I just filmed a tyrant cop down there.
We have to do updates every 2 years. 75 chief of police. Not one department is fully staffed.
And that's good. I'm happy about that.
Nobody wants to do it anymore.
No.
But who comes when there's shit going down?
What it is, I know you just got here, but I'm sure you know, this has been going on forever.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people that I've talked to that were cops back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed. The tyranny, the tyrant cops, it's all the same. The tricks, the self-incriminating questions, how fast are you going? Or do you know, why were you going over 50 miles? You ask a trick question, not you personally, I don't know you, but...
I do it very simple. I tell them who I am, the reason I stopped them, and I tell my officers, stop telling them, license and insurance fees. Why are you stopping me? License and insurance. Tell the people why you stopped me. It's nothing to it.
Be honest.
I tell the people exactly, I stopped you in a 47 and a 30. Is there a medical emergency? That's what I ask
Right.
first.
Do you always write tickets or you ever write warnings?
No.
What about towing cars? Because I've seen y'all tow a lot of cars.
I have a policy as a chief. If you have a suspended license, by the state suspended,
Right.
you have no driver's license, or you do not have driver's insurance on that car, we will mandatory tow it.
Right.
The reason I did this is it is a violation of the law.
Right.
So you have no insurance.
Right. Nobody wants to be breaking the law.
I stop you. You have no insurance. I cut you a ticket because I'm only worried about tickets, and then I let you go.
And then you go down the road and hit somebody.
I won't get sued.
Right.
So my policy here is my officer have discretion for everything.
Would you let him?
Except towing.
Would you let him park it? Maybe in a parking lot?
We have had happened this.
Could you look into that more? Because I see y'all tow a lot of cars.
The problem we have, Stephen, the problem is we did this. We let you park there. And then we walk away.
And they come back a few minutes later.
And then I have the same problem.
Right.
So we are safe. We tow it, done. The towing company, our state, cannot release the car without insurance. Why? Because then he is liable.
Right.
So we hate to do it. I give way more. I am known by the most who really clear that I'm giving lots of breaks.
Right.
I give people in this town a ticket. When you go over 12 miles over the speed limit,
12.
you possibly get a ticket.
Right. Well,
and everybody the same, except
would you
a nurse, a doctor, I'm not.
What about a police officer? Would you give another police officer a ticket?
I did.
You have?
I did.
Where?
Gladewater police officer.
Gladewater. You gave a Gladewater police officer a ticket?
Yes, sir. After I give him one break, he did it again a couple days later, he got a ticket.
Oh, much respect to you.
I'm fair.
Right.
In my training in Longview, I arrested a police officer with a gun and a badge.
Right.
For DWI.
Right.
I catch hell from everybody.
Right. Yeah,
We don't do that. I'm sorry. We held higher standards. If I don't write you a ticket ever. No, I'm saying it. I don't want to say it.
I don't speed through your town.
I never write anyone a ticket for no seatbelt.
Right.
Why?
Well, you tell me.
I don't wear one.
Well, police
I
don't.
hate to wear one.
Police don't have to.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's wrong. We have to.
Really? Because did the law change? Because I used to throw newspapers, and newspaper drivers, mailmen, and police officers in Texas back then a few years ago didn't have to wear a seatbelt.
Correct. The mailman, because he's stopping every time and he has to lean over. But we are, and the policy is if you're in a pursuit, we put the seatbelt on. But my policy, again, that's every chief different. If I have a traffic infraction for speeding and you haul ass and take off, we're going to chase you.
Yeah, it's a
But
felony.
if it goes close to 100 mile an hour, we discontinue. We're not chased. I don't chase motorcycles.
Right.
We just don't, because it's life versus a Class C ticket.
Right. Or even a felony evading.
That's
2 years in jail. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. But it's too dangerous for the public and us.
Right.
So therefore, I really try. I love this because of serving and protecting.
Right.
And I really do this, and I love it. But now it comes to a situation where you have we have a new mayor, wants to change a lot of things, and this. It's just not worth it anymore to say, you know, man, in this line of duty now, I'm a chief for almost 4 years in Hawkins. It cost me 10 years of my life.
The stress.
And it's just not worth it.
Right.
It's just not worth it.
Right.
So
and it's like, well, I watch a lot of police accountability.
Yeah.
And at least 2 or 3 times a week, I see an officer somewhere. At least 3 officers a week in America get arrested for sex crimes. At least every week. Every week. Horrible crimes.
What they just yesterday they arrested, 2 days ago, Zandt County drug enforcement officer.
Really?
They had they had a medical call. Found him passed out with all them shit drugs on his table.
I may have to go get. Hey, thanks. I'm gonna go get me some body camera footage.
2 days ago.
All right, 2 days ago. Was it Canton or just Van Zandt County?
Well,
you know, their sheriff just got indicted for a misdemeanor. 3 deputies got indicted. I don't know how you get indicted for a misdemeanor, but it happens.
Yeah.
That's what the news said, anyways. The sheriff, either the commissioners.
You want some coffee?
Oh no, Mara. Actually, I need to go. I'll take that tour. But the sheriff, he's either going to resign or he's going to get fired.
So this was all first done. You know, I did the. See, this is all because of the show is so amazing. So police were all over Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Autobahn police. We have the Germans.
This right here.
Isn't that great?
Oh, yeah. This is a problem.
Well,
this is not this.
What is correct?
I know what it's supposed to stand for.
They started this with fire is red and.
I know, but you have to see it from a lot of people's perspective. Yeah. This is a gang flag. This is the biggest gang in America, and I know you may not see it that way, but I see it that way. When I see this blue line, that makes me want to throw up. That is disgusting.
But you know what the blue line means.
I know exactly what it means.
With the black.
It means death. This is a bastardized American flag. Yeah. Honestly, I would be happy if you took that off.
And I can't believe how this. You know, I never thought that they're going to do anything with that.
This is, have you heard of the flag? This is actually illegal. If you look up the flag code, you cannot alter the American flag.
That came from Germany, see? And he put that on
these are fine, but this one right here, that needs to go.
Yeah.
It's your place, but I would pick that off there. Get these blue line flags gone.
And all we're going to cut it down.
Right. A lot of people see that as a gang flag.
In Germany, all the police officers have the same uniform. They were green, now they're blue.
Right.
And the only thing different is their patch.
Well, see, we used to have officers that wore blue, and now they wear black like some people from your country used to wear.
Yeah. My officer wore all dark blue, and as a chief, I just decided to wear a white shirt.
Yeah.
So that's my
the white shirt, I like the white shirt. A lot of cities up north, like Chicago, does that.
Here. That's my office right here.
Can I get your hats up there? Huh? Is it okay if I come in?
Yeah, of course. And that's all sent by the Germans in Switzerland and Austria.
Oh, that's cool.
They're really excited.
What are those?
Hey, I'll give you one at home. This is coffee from Switzerland.
I'll take one.
Yeah, you take one. You have to grind it, and I'll tell you what, the coffee is so much better.
All right. Can I film your desk?
So yeah, this is just my office.
What's the money on
this is all, and I show this a lot of people when they come in. This is all fake money.
Oh yeah.
So this is all this counterfeit shit we get everywhere. And,
can I touch it?
We feel it. But if you go to the gas station right now,
they'll probably.
And you say, hey, 20 and 5, they're so busy, they're doing it. So that's why we show it everywhere. All my officers have it. It's a little bit more dark green, and you're looking at this freaking look like Russian writing.
Yeah, it does.
But you don't look at it. It's the same thing like
and that's probably actually what keeps it legal from messing with the Secret Service.
And here's the problem. And I went to Secret Service we have one arrested, and they're saying, well, Chief, if it's under $5,000, it's too little for us to even
right.
use it. And then this, for example, here, on this fast, someone who is mentally kind of disturbed or whatever, they're going with it. Even it says copy money, but nobody looks at it. Look at it, see it? So here's the kicker on that. This is crazy.
This could get you killed if you give it to the wrong person.
Oh my gosh. The problem is that guy bought the paper in Amazon. The pin shows it's real because the paper is real. The print is fake.
See, I've heard of people bleaching money.
Like
bleach a 1 and print 100 on it.
That's what this whole... this is my blessing right here. If you never know how a blessing looks like, it's my wife.
I've had a few blessings in my day.
So yeah, that's just you know, and the police don't have badges like we do. This is hanging on the button over here on the shirt.
Okay.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's really interesting.
Do y'all have a jail here? Or did they just go to the county jail?
While you're here, I'll show you that. I was shocked.
Go ahead.
So now this, as you can see, this was...
Alright, so tell me what happened the other day.
Alright, I'm at work and I get a call that there are cops at my house. And I'm trying to call my wife. I can't get a hold of her. And I get a call from somebody letting me know that the cops were at my house with a documentary crew. And my wife, finally, when she called me, had told me that she had told them she didn't want to be on film. So they walked up with the film crew anyways, recorded her and my kids. The cop was asking my kid inappropriate questions, and it just made her feel super, super, like, attacked and very, very vulnerable and uncomfortable when 3 male officers just, like, walk up.
Alright, so, they weren't invited here?
No, I mean, they had no reason to be here. They came up my driveway without a call, without a rhyme, without a reason.
Okay, and they were up here, and you just didn't, you want them to respect your privacy, right?
Pretty much. I'm just a recluse. Like, I moved out here to be left alone.
Right.
And not to have a cop asking my 6-year-old whether or not he pointed a gun at him.
Alright. Okay, alright, man, I appreciate it.